Yes, here we go. So this is our, is it ninth session now on Step Up. So welcome back. I hope you had a lovely half term and we're ready to smash a few more of these Step Up sessions. So you know the score, heads to tails first. Yeah. You're gonna pick either heads or tails. If you get it right, you can just chill, can't you? And you know what? If you get it right and you're chilling, maybe just type something that you put in half term. I know we couldn't get up to loads, but just type something maybe you did during half term. And if you get it incorrect, you know you've got to do some exercise. So I can see everyone. I'm stopping sharing. Are we going heads or are we going tails? What are we doing? Mikey's gone. He looks unsure though. He's got one hand on heads. Oh, mix. There we go. Confident. Here we go. So the coin flipping. Heads or tails? Chris has gone for heads. It's tense. It is heads. Well done. If you got that correct. If you got it correct, what I want you to do, like I say, just put something in the chat box at what you did in half term. If you got it incorrect, 20 star jumps, because we looked a bit tired this morning. So you're going to stand up. You're going to do 20 star jumps in 3, 2, 1, go. So, yes.
Well in, Tom. Well in, Jake. Good start.
15,
Well in, Hugo.
18, 19, 20. Nice. And when you're done,
Well in, Josh.
when you're done, take a seat. Anything we're doing in half term, anything. A few birthdays. I like it. I like it.
Just seen some balloons in someone's house. Is that someone's birthday, is it?
Bit of crafts there from Daniel. I like it. I'll be honest, yeah. I just went on lots of walks. I did a
Bertie,
big,
Harry.
I did a big 9-mile walk. My feet still sore from that as well. So, right. Next up, are we going heads or are we going tails? What are we going for? Hands, let's see. I'm waiting for a few more decisions. Noah, straight in. I like it. Confident with the tails. Mikey with tails. Lots of tails. Oh, Harry was he was a bit unsure then. It is heads. It is heads. So let me just check what we've got to do. What are we doing? High knees, right? So I want you to get your knees really high and we're going to do it for 20 seconds. So if you got it incorrect, stand up, right? 3, 2, 1, go. So high knees, get those knees. Yes, I like it, Noah. Look at that. Here. Oh, keep going, keep going. Yes. Can we go a bit faster? Love that background. Fred's just chilling. Fred's just chilling. 3, 2, 1. And sit down. Nice, nice. Oh, I can tell I've not played this for a while because I'm a little bit tired. Right, next go. What are we going for? Are we going heads or are we going tails? Don't worry, Mikey. Maybe just do star jumps with your arms instead. Heads to tails. Let's see. Let's go round the houses. Chris has gone for tails. Easy for tails. A very cheerful tails as well. Harry for tails. What's the tails? It's only heads. It is only heads. So this time, if you've got it incorrectly, right, we are going to do squats. So we're going to do 10 of them. 10 of them. So I think most of you got it wrong there. So I want to see you stood up. 10 squats. 3, 2, 1, go. 3. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Well done, everyone. Well done. Quality work. Once you're done, have a sit down. A few deep breaths. I'm going to get a little bit of water.
All our kids' quads are going to be massive when they get back to school. Teacher like, what's going on here? Lifting all strength, power in the legs.
Right, let's get back to it. So, quickly, just a quick question, because we've had our term. Some of us might have forgot. I know I'll struggle. What sessions have we done so far? Put those answers in the chat box. What things have we focused on from the beginning? I think it's been about 5 weeks now, has it? Is this the 5th week? Steve, any answers?
Yeah, got resilience. We've got
Chris, the magic pen.
Routines, aspirations, confidence, self-confidence.
Nice. Let's see how many we can get. You
goals.
Get 5 points for each correct answer. The next slide will give you the answers. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Motivation as well.
Yes. Oh.
When quick, their goal setting, self-esteem, like it.
Yeah, nice. Maybe 20 more seconds. Try and get a few more answers in. Remember, 5 points for each correct answer. Tense. Anything else coming in, Steve?
Got resilience.
Nice. Right.
I think someone did put coping. I'm sure I've seen coping, unless it's just me just making that up. I'll check.
The answers. 3, 2, 1. Here are the answers. Some of you got them correct. If you put one of them, give yourself 5 points. Get your 5 points. Put them in your pocket. Keep those points. Right. So I think the last one was coping strategies, which seems like ages ago now since we had our turn. Yeah, so that was draw a picture of what you see in your garden or out your window. Nice, I like that one. Yeah, so if you've not done it yet, you've got time to do it. The weather's getting better as well, so these pictures could be good. Right, let's move on. So today's session, we are looking at aspiration, yeah? And specifically, we're going to define what it is. You're going to tell us what it means. You're going to identify personal aspirations to you and then develop small goals to achieve your aspirations. So with that in mind, we're going to have a little starter, maybe linked with a little bit of aspirations. All I want you to do is put these jobs in order from most interesting, ones that you'd be most interested in, to the least interested, one that you'd be like, nah, I don't fancy that one. Yeah, and just pop them in the chat box. What would be most interesting, least interesting, anything you would not do at all. And then see if there's any answers coming in.
Joshua's going for vet, straight in there.
Are we saying that's most interesting, Joshua?
First is athlete from Noah, athlete Hugo. So these are the most interesting I think we'll go for.
Nice.
Come on, what have we got? Most interesting.
And what would your most interesting one be? Which one would you like to do here?
I'd have to say athlete.
Yeah, defo. I think I don't know. Quite a tough one. I feel like engineer would be good. I just don't think I'd be clever enough.
Even though I don't mind cooking now and again, so a chef would be okay.
Oh yeah, nice. We all love a bit of food. I like food, but I can't be bothered with the process.
I think I've a bit too much myself.
Any ones that we don't like? Any ones that we'd be like, nah, I don't fancy that?
Let's have a little look. Got loads. Chef second. Vets. Yeah, sometimes vet might be sad when the animals are passing away. Mason, first engineer, because I can build cool stuff like going stuff on like Perseverance, going to Mars.
Nice.
I love the way they use the name. That's part of our step up program. We'll have Perseverance on the kind of robot.
Love that.
Fred, hairdresser, police officer. We got nurse and doctor as well in there. Hairdresser least is Daniel. Last is hairdresser. Postman last.
I think I quite like being a postman. You just walk. It'd be rubbish in the rain.
We just make sure if you just take our surnames off as well. I'm just on my full screen, so I can't rename it at the minute. Just think on.
Give us a few. Steve, actually, no, you, Chris, which one would you find most interesting? What would you be there?
Good question, Jake. I think, to be honest with you, I'd find being a nurse doctor most interesting, as you'd be looking after people and you'd be helping them to get better.
Nice. Right. I reckon we're ready to move on. Yeah. So we're focusing on aspirations. That was a little bit maybe to do with aspirations. So now what I want you to do, I want you to tell me, what does aspiration mean? If you're unsure, have a go. Just have a guess. It's worth it. Why not? And then Steve, any answers coming in? And Chris with the magic pen.
We've got a few people who, Fred's dad is a postman, Harry's dad engineer.
My dad's a postman.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, Isabel's gone the whole 1 doctor, 2 chef, 3 teacher, 4 policemen, 5 vets, 6 engineers, 7 athletes, 8 post person. Love it.
Like that.
I hope to achieve something.
Yeah.
Mason, you dream, something you push yourself to do, Mikey.
Some good answers already. I'm liking it. Anything else coming in? Any more?
I can see them typing.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can see it. Who's going to type the quickest? Something you push yourself to do. These are good answers.
Hang on, you can't pull that one out. Is it? My dad works for the Queen. Love it. How much is that? Hugo, what you want to do? Your goal in later life, Harry. Yeah, it could be a long-term goal. Yeah, short-term goal as well.
These are good. I reckon we're already halfway there here. Impressive knowledge. Maybe 10 more seconds to get any more answers in. Tense. Anyone get any more in? 5 points if they can put an answer in. Keep those points in your pocket. 3, 2. Oh, am I seeing the chat
we've got
box
aim, Jake. Your aim from Daniel.
Nice.
Someone who is your idol. So I'm thinking about role models. Izzy, I like that.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Any more?
A goal from Ben, Jake.
Nice. So, what is it? It's a hope or ambition of achieving a goal that is strongly desired. So I think you put it perfectly. Yeah, it's a goal that you want to achieve. It's something you want to achieve, something you want to aim for. Yeah, it's something what you want to do in the future. Yeah, very similar to sort of the goal setting that we did before half term. Okay, so if it's all about something we want to do in the future, yeah, something we want to achieve, how may have lockdown affected our aspirations then? What? Could it be a positive way? Is there any negative ways? Think about both sides. How might it have affected our aspirations? Answers in the chat box. Go. Tense. Who's going to get the answer in first? And I might come, Steve and Chris, I might come to you as well for this question as well.
Harry, fitness levels drop from Noah. Limited what you can practice. Harry, can't train for it. I think that's Mikey, is it? Just scrolling through. Great answers coming through. Hugo, yeah, can't train for it at the moment.
Nice, some good answers. And what do you think? How has lockdown affected aspirations for people?
Well, my aspiration, I've signed up to do a half marathon. So lockdown's helped me because I've got time to do it now.
Oh,
so I've been getting out and doing some running. So
I like it. Positivity.
Yeah. So it's helped me out a little bit. Where if we were in a lockdown, I'd be doing more work and wouldn't be able to have the time to find the time to do my fitness.
Yeah, I like that. That's turning it on its head because we've had a few negative answers at the minute. So Anna's sort of said it's helped him because he's had a bit more time. Anyone got any positives that it might have helped you?
Noah's just put think of different things as a positive because it gives you more time to think, so you can plan, maybe plan and think of other stuff.
Love this.
It's affected because we can't go out, and if yours is going out and that you can't, obviously because of lockdown. But actually, I think that's a great point about maybe it's learned us new skills, new tricks. Maybe we're thinking actually I didn't even know I could do that until I was in lockdown.
Yeah, that's it. What do you think, Steve? How has it affected maybe your aspirations, or what do you think the effect is on aspirations?
Yeah, I think it's the stop-start nature of it, isn't it? I think it's a case of you plan and go, right, I'm looking forward to this, and then it stops again. So you've got to try and keep your motivation high, and that's you keep our high by coming on these sessions with us. And that's the main thing. It's always trying to be positive. And as you say, I think you just said, well, actually, it's giving me time to think and plan a different way of doing stuff. Or you've learned Zoom, you've learned all this technology that in jobs in the future, you're going to be well ahead of everybody else, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Has lockdown affected Liverpool firstly, the way they play?
I
with no fans being there.
To be honest, I think it's affected most of football. Like you say, with no fans, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the players and for the fans, because we want to get there, don't we? We want to watch footy. Right. Here's some that I put then. So you're stuck at home, aren't you? Yeah. So the negative of that is you can't go out and do things. But I think someone mentioned before, like twisting out, it said you've maybe got more time to plan. Yeah. Online learning. Now, this is something could be a negative because it might not be the same as being in school and learning. But at the same time, I'm sure us lads will agree, you've learned a new skill by doing this online learning. Yeah. So that's the positive and negative side of that. This is more negative. You're struggling to see people. Yeah, you can't really see your friends. That's a tough one. I think that helps because it makes you feel a bit happier. And so I think someone mentioned as well about not feeling as fit, not feeling like your stamina, not being able to train as much. And I think that's something, especially if you play for a sports team or you're on a sports team, then I think that's something that can hinder it as well. So now think straight out of lockdown. So we had that announcement last night and they said, hopefully by June, July time, everything will almost be as normal as we'd want it. What do you want to do straight out of lockdown? Doesn't matter how big or small. Just what's one of the first things you want to do once this is over? Any
Like you
answers?
stated there, party with friends, like it.
Nice. I'm excited for these answers.
Trip to Liverpool, one Noah.
Yeah.
Go to a footy match, you go. Like
Yeah.
it. Oh, get the title for the JPL League, Harry. Good idea, mate. Like it.
Nice.
Are you going to do an open top bus parade as well?
Any more coming in?
Out for you.
Any more? Let's get them in. Let's get as many.
Daniel.
Let's get excited. Visit family. I like it.
School friends, Mason. Yeah, that's good of them. Oh yeah, spending Christmas money. Like it now, saving up.
Oh yes.
Like
Get in.
Yeah, like my kids are doing the same. Go on holiday with your whole family. Yeah,
Holiday
get
would
friends
be a
round.
big
It's a big
one.
thing, isn't it?
Steve, what do you want to do?
I think the same there, like people are saying, just your family members, just give them a hug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The elderly or the grandparents or people that you haven't been able to see for a while. And a few people are saying going on a little trip. I think it's just even, it doesn't have to be abroad. It might just be to somewhere. It's that freedom, isn't it? Because I don't know, like me and Ant have gone to the Liverpool matches everywhere, and the fact that we can't go 2 yards when we usually go thousands of miles just to watch a game of footy, it's completely understandable, isn't it?
Yeah. What about you, Ant? What do you want to do straight out of lockdown?
There's a few.
Yes.
I want to go for a nice meal, nice restaurant, and a little trip away.
Yeah, definitely. Chris?
Yeah, thanks, Jake. I think for me, to be honest with you, it's getting back in schools with you guys because I've missed really coming in and teaching PE on a regular basis. And like Steve and the lads have said, it's been great that we've been able to work with you virtually, but it's not quite the same as being face to face. So that's something I'm excited about.
Mine would be a holiday. And do you know what? Just to play a game of footy, even if it's heads and V's, or just play a game, just kick a football with me mates. That'd be nice. Right.
We got one from Noah. Go
yes.
to the Euros in Italy and go and support Wales with the family. How boss is that?
Nice. Say that will be good. That. See, all these things, we can hopefully look forward to it now. So let's straight out of lockdown. Okay, then. Think about more in the future now. Yeah, think about more maybe what you want to achieve in a few years' time or in the end goal or whatever job you want. Just think, what are your aspirations? Just type them in the chat box. What are they? Doesn't have to be just a job. It can be other things as well. But what are they? Anything coming in, Steve?
We got a footballer for Fred, like it. Going to New York. Big YouTuber from Mikey Sports Scientist from Daniel. I like that, Dan.
Nice. I like that, yeah.
Oh, to be in the Grand National. Oh, boss, would that be it as well? You'd be Tiger Roll coming up down to the last. Professional footballer for Liverpool and Wales, like it. Loads of them. Nico Williams, like it. Mikey Footy. Footballer. Tried to go abroad. Haven't been abroad for a couple of years. From Harry. And he wants to be a footballer as well.
Yeah.
Oh, learn to drive at 17. I like
Learn to drive. I like that. That's a good one.
I think Fred's just... Oh, yeah, he's bouncing off with his Wi-Fi. Fred's going multinationally. He's got 2 live feeds.
Nice. There we go. There we go. Any more coming in? Any more?
Want to be a big horse rider, yeah. Love horses, Isabel.
Yeah. These are good. These are good. Give it maybe another 10 more seconds. Get any more answers in.
I've learned Mario Kart 2 years old, so I can drive easy peasy from Mikey. Like it. Noah, get to university.
Yeah, I like it. Right. Okay, then. So remember these that you've mentioned. Yeah, remember these aspirations that you have. So we did a bit on goal setting before half term, didn't we? So in terms of your aspirations, it's important to break it down into smaller goals. Yeah. So say, for example, if I wanted to be a footballer when I was a kid, yeah, I wouldn't just set my goal as I want to be a footballer. I'd break it down. How would I go about it? Or if I wanted to be a doctor, how would I go about being a doctor? Well, I'd have to do good at school. Yeah. And then I'd maybe go to college. Then I'd maybe go to university. So I break it down into smaller goals to make sure that I can achieve them. Right. So this helps you, and you can clearly see what you need to do to be able to achieve your aspirations. So what I want you to do, thinking about your aspirations that you had, and we had a good mix of them, what small goals do you need to do to achieve them? What will you need to do to achieve your aspiration? Break it down as clearly as possible. And then, Chris, I've got a little page for you for the magic pen.
Brilliant, Jake. Sounds good.
Difficult question, this one. I think.
I'll tell you what, guys. Sorry, Jake. I'll start off with an example just to give you a bit of forward thinking. My goal was to become a qualified football coach. That was my long-term goal, and I'm a current coach with a junior team now, which I love doing. In order to get there, like Jake said, I applied myself to a smaller goal. I watched football. I understood the rules clearly. And then the next step on my journey was I completed a level 2 coaching qualification, and it gave me all the experience and all of the support I needed to then go on to achieve my goal of being a football coach.
There we go. So breaking it down just like that. Steve, have we got anything coming in?
Yeah, people are planning to go for football. So you go for your school team, play with your mates, go to Sunday league, hopefully get scouted, go to the academy, work hard, and then try and get in it. And then you're just picking them little goals, and it might be ups and downs, like everything in life. There's all ups and downs, even when you're a footballer in the first team. But people that are injured, world-class players, are out for a year with an injury. So it doesn't come straightforward for anyone who's a footballer, like in any form of life.
Well, look at Liverpool now. They like they're going through a bit of a down patch now, aren't they? So it's just bouncing back from all that.
I think Mason just flew one in there, something about the games designer. Now, Liverpool's one of the best areas for game design and IT and everything like that. So you're in a perfect city to do all sorts of game design and stuff, yeah.
So how are we going to go about that as well? What would your goals be to achieve that?
Isabel's definitely convincing me she's going to be in the Grand National, you know.
Nice.
She's going through it. Do you do horse riding? So that might be the first start, and it might be a case of you do all little stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Build your way up. Yeah, Mason, good point. Learn to code first. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, just breaking it down, and hopefully you can see that if you're breaking down your aspirations into small goals, it will probably seem easier to get there because you know what you need to do.
And the best thing about lockdown is, imagine 10 years ago, 20 years ago, there's no Facebook, no Twitter. So users are sitting there going, oh, what could be creative? What ideas? And a lot of the stuff in the whole of history of humans, it's when there's been downtime or when there's been sickness, people come up with crazy, brilliant ideas for the future. So always when it's downtime, this is to go, you know what? What's the future going to look like? And try and invent stuff. Use the ones that are going to go on to the next sort of stuff.
Anything else coming in, Steve?
Yeah, horse riding's first there. And I think it's just, they've just been explaining there about injuries and stuff as well. Harry, yeah, JPL League, no improved fitness, listen to me footy coach, learn from mistakes, love that.
Love that one.
Skills and continue with schoolwork as well. Brilliant answers.
Yeah, nice. Right. I really like that learn from mistakes answer as well, because that's important. Really important. Any more in the chat box, Steve, just before I move on?
Just got one coming through now. Yeah. So little things like injuries or illness sometimes might stop you as well.
Nice. So, what else will you need for your aspirations then? So, I'm assuming we can all see where I'm going with this. So, routine. Yeah, we're going to need routine because you planned your routine there already. Yeah. If you think you know where I'm going with all these answers now, type them in. What else do you think we'll need? Yeah.
Got
Routine.
self-esteem, Jake, flying into the chat box.
Confidence. Self-esteem. Anything else?
Fred just put hope. I like that.
Oh,
You got to
love
hope
that.
you're going to get there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Resilience.
Good attitude.
Motivation.
Perseverance from Fred again. Very good one.
Communication. Goal setting, which you've just done.
Hard work.
Strategies. Yeah. All these we taught you. Yeah. So use these and you'll smash it. You'll be a games designer. You'll be in the Grand National. I can't remember the other aspirations now, but you'll be able to achieve them. You break it down, use these. I think when someone mentioned about learn from your mistakes, I think that's an important one. I think we at some point we've all felt like we were going to give up. Yeah. But instead of giving up and using that attitude to learn from your mistakes, even better. Yeah. You're going to achieve it.
Good one there from Mikey, Jake. Happiness. So sometimes you need a passion, you need to be happy doing it. So sometimes it might be seen miles away, but actually if it's something that you enjoy, you're more likely to stick it out, aren't you? If it's a hobby and then you can turn into a job and when you're older, that's part of the deal, isn't it? You're more likely to enjoy it.
Massively. Yeah. All these important ones. Any other ones that aren't on the slide, Steve? Any other
No, I think they got it, yeah. Fred's just been watching NASA and said perseverance, like it. I like the way you had that hope. You got to have hope about you're going to reach it as well. Respect as well from Mikey.
Nice. Right. So 5 points for every answer you get correct. Whoop.
Practice makes perfect. Sorry, Jake from Dan. I love that philosophy, mate.
Nice. I like it. So define aspiration. What does aspiration mean? 5 points for correct answers in the chat box.
Oh, I like it. Some have took notes there as well. They're going back to the notes that they looked at.
Yeah, I like it. So we've got goals. Anything else, Steve?
I hope to achieve something from now. Goal in your later life from Harry. Goals from Fred, it must have been before, yeah. Goal from Ben.
Nice.
They're still typing. I'll let them little come second.
Yeah, they're doing good.
A goal to achieve. It's like a role model to follow, yeah, to aspire to, look up to. Aspiration means that if you have something that you want to do, it becomes an aspiration in the future, something you want to achieve when you get older from Hugo as well.
Nice. Some good answers. I reckon they're all worthy of 5 points. Right. What are your aspirations? We start. So just one thing. What are your aspirations? Just one thing. Let's get them in the chat box.
Football on YouTube. He's editing his videos, isn't he, Mike? I think he said before. Sports scientist from Daniel. So you're doing all the physio moves that you're doing on our session, so you can take your own little lessons, help your brother out, so you can practice with you. Grand National from Isabel.
Yeah, we love it.
To be honest, that's only 2 months away, isn't it? Fred's football. Mikey fixed me foot. He's got an injury.
And final question. How are you going to achieve them? Just a quick sentence, nothing loads and nothing huge, and just say, how are you going to achieve those aspirations?
Practice from Mikey. Now I'm working in the football industry, so yeah, there's loads of different jobs, not just being a footballer or a coach. There's thousands of jobs in football, isn't it? Oh, like that. Start small, make them realistic, Harry. I reckon that could be like a little thing on your wall behind you.
Yeah, that'd be like a little inspirational poster.
Practice from Ben. Hard work and practice, Hugo. You never walk alone, Mikey. I think he's doing his video screen to us, so we know. Yeah, still steps that you said before. Start horse riding slowly, practice, go and help out maybe at the stables, and then try and build it from there.
Nice. Some really good answers there. So use all these, right? And you've got your aspirations. You've got what you need to do to achieve them. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be something way in the future. It can be something close after lockdown's finished. Yeah. And set those small goals ready to achieve them. So I think the next slide, right? You know the score. So I'm just going to post a link into the chat box. And if you can just fill out this form, see who can do it the quickest. So just and then while they're doing that, Chris, do you want to say what we're doing next session?
Yeah, of course, Jake. Thanks very much. In our next session, guys, on Thursday at 11 o'clock, same time, we're going to be focusing on inclusion. We're going to understand how we can apply elements of inclusion, maybe to groups during lockdown who found it slightly more difficult, and also how we can apply it within school. We're also going to compare the differences between discrimination and inclusion, and we're going to put together some strategies to help eliminate discrimination when we return to school.
Nice. And then I think we are almost done. Let's just check my slides.
Danny,
The
up 2
usual
seconds.
safeguarding there, the numbers there if you need them. And once again, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming back to us after half term. And we will see you on Thursday at 11.
Bye, guys. Well done today.
See you later, everyone.
everyone.
If you fancy a little run out tomorrow, you can do the Wednesday workout as well if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Hi, Mikey. Hope your ankle's better, mate.
Thank you. Bye.
I like that, Mikey. Hope you feel better now, mate.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Fred.
This was helpful because I wasn't feeling too happy today because work boring and now I'm better.
That's right, don't it?
Brilliant.
Brilliant. I'll just pause that. Brilliant.